Scotty doesn't know that Fiona and me do it in my van every Sunday. She tells him she's in church, but she doesn't.
Action-packed. We're back with an action-packed episode of Uninformed. I'm Robert, and these are the other two uninformed idiots by my side, Mason and Eddie.
What's up?
Eddie's definitely the most uninformed. So, in case y'all didn't know, you've never been here, Eddie stays uninformed so he doesn't have to get uninformed.
So I don't have to be on your bullshit. I live a happy life.
Hey, that's all that matters.
That's important.
I bet if you were less informed, you'd probably have a way happier life. So you don't got shit to worry about.
I think the problem is that a lot of people choose to be misinformed.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, but I also think it's people who are extremely uninformed who want to act like they know everything.
Yeah, but also I don't know why a lot of people get really bitter on being on. Why is it so hard to admit you're wrong?
I don't know.
Yeah, some people have a hard time with that. I've noticed, like, those people that are like, I know. Like, when you're trying to explain how to do something, like, I know. Like,
Yeah.
no, you don't fucking know.
You don't
Like,
know.
let me show you.
But if you think about certain situations, I think about this just from my experience in like customer service. Half of the time, if you just straight out, like if someone comes in angry and they're on your case and you're just like, you're right, that's on us, my apologies, immediate, like that is an escalation like line right there, like I apologize, that's on us, eases everything. Like the minute you say I apologize, that's on us, or something along those lines.
Some people just kind of want to drill it in though.
Yeah, I
Like,
get
no,
like some.
It's not enough.
I've had some like customers at Harmon's like that have been upset still. They like try to get free shit or something.
But
There's
also,
always that person that is like trying to get some free shit.
I mean, you're always gonna have those people, and at the same time, it's like, all right, at this point, I'll just give them their free shit, or I'll give them what they want, right? I think as a company, you're almost kind of like obligated to do stuff like that, but more often than not, even if so, like you might save the relationship with that customer if you're like, I apologize, that's on us, we'll rectify it, we'll get everything situated, we appreciate your loyalty, something along those lines. Like that sounds like very like robo call right there, but like that's, actually like mean it, like that goes a long way. Some people won't even like acknowledge that they did something wrong. Like they're like, what? Like I didn't.
That's a lot. That, or if you come with facts and you hit them with facts, and
Nobody hears facts anymore, I don't think, bro.
But my point, there's plenty of statistics out there to support a lot of things. But the problem is that people choose where to listen to facts and statistics when it's really not that hard.
Some people do not care about the facts, bro.
No,
like you have those people, and it doesn't even matter if if you're far leaning left, if you're far leaning right, like you get those people who are just so bought into those ideologies and their parties that they're affiliated to, and they're just like, no, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even have to be about politics. It could be sports. Look at you and your dumbass in the Broncos.
Bro, why you gotta talk about that shit, bro? We're talking about something serious right now.
I have to get my shots in, bro.
I'm not, but you know me. I bullshit, and I'll gas them up even when they're fucking ass. But at the end of the day, I'm realistic too. Like I'm not sitting over here talking about like outlandish shit, bro. Like you ever hop in the comments of sports, like bro, sports fans and comments are the worst place probably on earth, man.
Like oil and vinegar. It's like peanut butter and tuna fish.
I feel like wait, oil and vinegar is a good mix though, right?
Water and
dip your bread in that shit.
Yeah, dude. When you get that with some bread,
So I said the peanut butter and tuna fish, bro. Dude, so I didn't realize it was a big thing, but at work, people were saying that a lot of people, also my cousin was telling me this, that a lot of people are so Kendra and I went watching Barbie, and a lot of people are really bitching about that movie.
Here's the thing, man. Here's my take on it. If you have a legitimate opinion on the fucking Barbie movie, you're an idiot. Like, what do you expect to go into this movie and see, man? It's a movie about plastic dolls.
It's a movie. Barbie was a girl's toy, yeah.
What else do you expect to get from it? It's going to be a bunch of pink shit. It's going to be a bunch of girly shit. Like, I don't understand it, dude. Like, there's people who are coming out and giving reviews, and it's like the critics say it's like at the end of the day, it's a fucking Barbie movie, man. It's a Barbie.
Yeah. Have you seen it yet, Robert?
No, I'm not spending any money to go and see it.
What?
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
What'd you think?
It was weird, bro. Not gonna lie, it was weird.
Was it fucking stupid?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like
What
I wasn't a fan.
I just in my head
There was like some funny parts, but it's like so outrageous, like outrageously dumb that it's funny.
But that's what I kind of expect. Like there's gonna be maybe a little story. I don't even know what the story would be. I haven't even put any thought as to what direction the story could go into. All I have in my head is like it's just gonna be a bunch of stars inside of a movie doing the most outrageous shit and trying to make people laugh. Like that's the only thing I could think of. Like
it was kind of like political, bro.
Yeah,
was it?
Like it was a little political, yeah.
There was a strong message behind it, but the thing is a lot of these dudes are getting pissed off about it, and it's just like, bro, like it's made Barbie. It's not GI Joe. It's Barbie. Why are you getting pissed?
Like, go get pissed at G.I. Jane. Like, that's a girl that's stepping into a man's place, bro. We're talking about Barbie, right? Like.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Some shit had me dying, bro. Like some of the shit they be ranting, and I'm thinking like, what the fuck? Then they hit you with the dance number, and you're like, what the fuck am I watching?
Bro, I said that to myself at least like 6 times.
Like that's a movie that you got to go to just twist it off something. Like you got to be high off the zoinkies or something, and just be like, yeah, what am I watching?
It wasn't. I just don't understand why a bunch of these dudes are getting pissed off. They're like, oh, it's demasculating, or these guys are getting all pissed because they make Ken kind of simpy. It's just like, bro, it's called Barbie, not Ken.
Isn't that what Ken like? He's the only man doll in Barbie.
Yeah, and even then, it's not Ken and Barbie. It's not Barbie and Ken. It's Barbie.
Like I saw something on social media that said Ryan Gosling decided that he had to play that role because he saw a Ken doll face down on the ground, like someone had dropped a Ken doll and left it there, and he's like, I knew this role was for me. I had to put on for the men and be Ken. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? Ken's a simp. He's right there along Barbie's coattails the whole way, man.
Bro, I will say this, bro. There's this sweater that's in that movie. It says, I am Knuff.
Bro, yeah, that was actually funny as fuck.
Bro, I was looking for one, bro. I was like, that shit is pretty funny.
I don't know. Like, I think it would be like for me, Chelsea was like, we'll maybe go with my sister-in-law. I was like, you two go. That would be fun for you guys. Like, I don't really see. I'll probably fall asleep, to be honest. I don't know.
You should check it out. It was entertaining.
Eddy actually likes it. Look at this guy is over here overcritical on movies, and then he's like, I like the Barbie movie. He's like, 2 thumbs up from me.
Bro, I'm gonna
put in the sound effects, Mason.
I'm gonna be at least consistent. All right. I like movies that make you feel some type of way, and I felt confused as fuck when I left that theater. I was so jumbled, I didn't know what.
That's probably a good thing, though. I don't know, in my head, because now that we're talking about it and I'm thinking about, like, I haven't really thought about what direction it could go in. I would be intrigued to just kind of see what they do with it, but I don't really want to
Yeah.
spend the money for it either.
But also, I'm a big movie fan, bro. I'll watch anything. I don't really care. And y'all know this. Like, we watched Oppenheimer the same weekend.
See,
That
and
movie-
if I'm gonna take time out of my day to go and watch a movie, that's the movie I'm going to.
Dude, that movie made me feel anxious leaving the theater.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Jake?
I think Eddie needs to nut up, bro. Acting like a. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I thought it was
coming in
pretty.
the heat.
I thought it was
Straight off the
pretty
rip.
good, dude.
Dude, this guy comes out of left field, and I didn't even see this guy.
This
pop
guy
up.
hasn't even been here, and he just says like, "Hey, you're dog shit, Eddie. You ain't shit, man. Go back, go back to, go back
Like,
to your
shut up, bro.
homeland."
Dude, for real. I didn't even see him, bro. I still
Oh,
got
gosh.
Seriously, bro.
Nah, it was a good movie, man. I honestly didn't even watch the trailer. Like, I just went in, heard about it. It was a dude that made bombs, and that was it. Super
Moms.
uneducated going bombs, full a nuke,
Oh, bombs.
fucking explosions, TNT.
He made
All the
moms too,
above.
bro.
I thought you said he made moms. I'm like, what does that even mean?
He probably
a
did.
kid.
He had a
He had a
kid.
couple
He made
lady
moms.
friends. Yeah, bro.
It's
That
like
kid-
way down the road.
That guy's been with Christopher Nolan for a minute now. Scarecrow. He was in Inception.
I didn't know
He's-
that
Is he in the
The girl-
Insidious? No, that was
No.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon
Insidious.
wasn't in
Matt
Insidious.
Damon. What the?
Or not Insidious. I'm thinking of, my bad, Interstellar, bro.
Well,
I'm
you're on
tripping.
crack, bro.
I'm tripping. Yo, reverse it. Put the thing down, flip it in.
I was like, I don't think he does horror movies, bro.
Yeah, back to what you're saying, Eddie.
Back to you, Craig. No, it's like-
And yeah, back to you. Back to you, fuckers. No, just kidding. Hit him with the Bruce Almighty.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that Pew girl was in there. She's the girl who was in Midsommar, and she was Black Widow. She was in Black Widow. She played Taskmaster.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Yeah, I didn't know that she was in there.
She's kind of a baddie.
She's super cute. Yeah, bro.
I like her.
I thought she was cute in Midsommar. That movie.
Will you quit talking about that movie? You've talked about that movie like 3 times on this podcast, bro.
That's the only way.
Flip
No
that
one's
flip that
watching
thing
it,
down and
bro.
rip there.
No
That's
one's
the-
watching that shit, dude.
That's the only part. That's the only movie I know that she was in. Besides,
No one wants to feel some type of way, dude.
What do you mean? Some type of way,
Some type of way, bro. You say you only like enjoy movies that make you feel some type of way.
dude. All the feels, all the
Feels
movies.
Gotta make you feel some type of
Feel
way.
something.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying
I
to
give it like
think.
3 out of 10.
What's the most? Wait, Oppenheimer?
No, the other one, Midsommar.
Midsummer.
Yeah, Jake was pissed.
Yeah, we know you already pissed off at that movie. What's the worst? Like, what's the movie that you had like the highest expectations for, and then went in and was just like, that was
This
trash.
What the fuck was-
sucked.
Ooh, that's
That
a
was
good ass question,
trash.
bro.
I already know what Jake's gonna say. He's gonna be like, Flash.
No, there's definitely worse movies I've seen.
Jake wasn't even that stoked to watch this. I don't think his expectations were that high of it.
Okay,
I just
true,
heard some shit
valid.
about it already. So when I went into it, I was like, all right.
I'm
Ooh,
trying-
I thought Eddie would name one like right off the rip, dude, just because he's a movie fanatic.
Spider-Man.
He's gonna say some
Easy.
Spider-Man movie. Yeah, probably like the
Oh.
ones with Andrew
The
Garfield.
amazing. Yeah, that movie I was so stoked on just because they had my favorite director who directed. Well, he directed my favorite movie, and then that movie sucked. And then I had to go whole beats the next morning. I was doing some summer job. It's like, man, got out of the theater at 3, had to wake up at 6. It's a total waste.
I mean, I don't think that they were that bad, but
They were
You know,
horrible, bro.
Actually, you know it was a good one that I was kind of let down on? The Green Lantern.
What?
Yeah, dude. I had high hopes for Green Lantern.
that movie was terrible.
Bro, it was just weird, dude, how he just he gets fucking rocked, and then the whole movie is him like, like I'm gonna get stronger, and then he fucking defeats the bad guy in like 2 minutes of the movie, and I'm like, that's it? That's all we get?
Yeah, that movie
I
was
mean-
whack. Mine's probably a superhero movie too. And it was what was the X-Men
Apocalypse.
Armageddon? Apocalypse? Yeah, X-Men Apocalypse. I even watched that movie super stoned and I was like, this is still shit. Like it's
Yeah,
really
they-
bad.
Dude, they ruined really good villains. Villains that
X-
are like, and it's so frustrating.
How do they make so many bad, like there's that X-Men, the other X-Men is probably up there too. X-Men Origins, where they had the first Deadpool. That was terrible.
Yeah. Bro,
So they
I
made
was
him not
so
talking?
stoked,
They
dude.
made him
Yeah.
not talking. They made him have
He was,
like
mute.
the Spider-Man. He had the things come out of his.
He looked all weird
wrist.
and shit, like all like he looked like he was all super glued and stuff.
Terrible.
Yeah, that movie was pretty brutal. That and I was super stoked that Gambit was gonna be in it, and
They
You-
downplayed his part, dude. I was like
And
expecting
they
him
put
to
the
pop
dude.
off.
They put the dude from fucking Friday Night Lights in it.
He's
as
Gambit. Yeah, dude. You didn't think he was a good Gambit?
I don't think that guy's good at anything.
All right, all right, all right.
Has he been in
Oh.
anything since those two?
Battleship.
Battlestar Galactica.
Never saw Battleship.
I
Never-
don't even know.
Just
Never
like the
seen
board,
Battle-
just like the board game, bro.
How do you make a battle? That's like we're on the same topic as Barbie. How do you make a battleship
No.
movie?
Yeah, that's why I never went and saw it, because I couldn't understand the concept of how they could have created that movie.
Is it just a movie of this guy saying strike at A3, and then it shows
Exactly,
the
bro.
next guy and he's just like, we're gonna strike at C6.
You guessed it.
Like you got a hit right there, boss. Hit again. C7. Miss.
Yeah, and then he says
Wasn't Rihanna in it?
they've sunk
Yeah,
our
Rihanna
battleship
isn't it?
in the
No.
in the trailer, bro. And I was like,
Rihanna's
yeah.
in it.
Yeah, they had a spoiler alert. Their ship gets destroyed, bro, and then they have to go and result to a different ship.
You can spoil the whole thing for me if you want, bro. I bet somebody's battleship gets sunk. I'll just say
There
that.
is their main one. This one, they have to go and get like this 100-year-old ship, dude, and it fucking just magically starts.
Did you see that they put Titanic on the Netflix after that submersible disappeared?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they just put it back
Oh
on
my
Netflix like a
God.
month ago.
It's kind of savage, no? Like
That's
for them
crazy.
to like, hey, we need to rip the what's it called? The benefits.
They knew they were gonna get the clicks from it. They're like, yo, we got Titanic. We got that in the vault for another 90 days. Let's throw that shit out there.
It's pretty bold move.
It's pretty bold move, Cotton.
See if it
Yeah.
pays off.
If you ask me, that's pretty smart.
Well, yeah, I get that.
Why you were wanting to
Right.
watch it, Eddie?
No, but you're like, oh man, this group of people died looking at the Titanic. Ooh, it'd be good if we put the Titanic back on Netflix.
That actually showed people dying on the Titanic.
That movie is like, how do you have such you have like the love story, right? Like the beauty of that, and then you have a horrible tragedy where thousands of people, I don't know how many people, thousands of people die, we'll just say that. Like all in one movie. Like that movie evokes so many emotions. That had to be the reason that it was so successful. Like you literally are hitting everything.
You telling me, bro? That was the first movie I watched that I saw boobies.
Tell you
True.
what.
I think I'm pretty sure that's the same for me.
The drawing.
Yeah.
That's
No.
art, bro.
Not the drawing, bro. She gets butt ass naked in that movie,
Yeah, because Jack's drawing her.
and it was PG-13.
Because they got magged down. They got magged down in the back of the car inside of the ship.
Was that what was?
He was inside of her, inside of a car, inside of a ship, inside of a
Damn,
big
no.
ocean. That's a lot of that's a lot of penetration right there.
It's like it's meant to be.
Some would say.
Yeah, because
That's a
Never really
crazy ass
mind blown.
take, bro. I'll be honest with you.
Jeez. That's our next short. That's our next short right there.
Yeah, penetration. Penetration's real with this one.
Yeah.
Out of all-time high.
Anybody see this news on the whistleblower talking about the unidentified anomalous phenomena? He came out today and said that they have a body of somebody who is not human
From this planet.
Yeah, he's a intelligence officer. He served for 14 years. David Grusch, officer in the Air Force and National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, swore under oath, and that they're trying to reverse engineer these crashed UAPs.
That's the thing, man. They be talking a lot of bullshit, but I want to see an alien.
That's what I mean. Like, and that's the most frustrating thing is even from him, you see he hasn't witnessed any of it. He's just detailing what he's heard from other people.
Yeah, that shit's whack.
What?
And it's like,
No shot, dude.
yeah. It's all just,
I want to see like a freaking
I heard
4K
it
clip,
is.
dude. Like,
Okay.
they're
you
just like
think-
bleep, blurp, bleep, blurp, blurp. And I'm just like, dude, I can't understand you.
You really think
they're not
if
gonna
you saw
talk to you.
something like that, you could really process that? You really think you'd be able to handle that?
I think
No.
we're ready for it, Eddie. I think the people are
yeah.
ready for it, man.
We're ready for it.
If you
Show me
think
the fucking aliens.
I'm like, holy shit, that's an alien, bro.
okay, shout out to Charlemagne the God. I saw his post, and this is what made me kind of think of it. But he said, if you think about Earth, right? Think about how many species and how diverse the life is just here on this planet, right? And then we are one planet that is, and there's millions of other planets that exist. There's no chance of there being life anywhere else. But in this, not even this galaxy, but in the whole universe.
I'm not saying I definitely think that there's life out there, but if you saw that shit, you really think you'd be prepared to see that? If some alien just comes up to you and throws like the deuce sign, the pieces.
I think they're
You really
already
gonna sit
among
there?
us, to be honest.
Yeah, bro, lizard people, what you mean? But that's beyond the point. That's beyond the point, right? Like you really think you could process that?
You don't think that you don't think more people now are open
I'm
to
ready.
the idea of aliens? I feel like it's it's growing.
I mean, it would be shocking, obviously, like if you saw that, like you would be like, holy shit, like what the fuck did I just see? But I feel like it wouldn't like impair my ability to function, you know?
It might.
This is-
Those people that saw the one in Las Vegas, apparently they were frozen completely and couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
bro.
But
They're
like
in
actual-
shock, dude. Like,
But
Right,
long
it was
term,
cold outside.
I think it would be like news, right? Whoa, that's
I-
crazy. Like we have new life. And it's just like aliens have been here, bro. Like I'll go to Home Depot and I'll show you a couple aliens that have been here for a minute, man.
yeah, bro, they're my uncles. What you mean?
For
this
real. Like people are
guy,
tripping.
dude.
Like they've been here. Yup.
Yeah,
That's
I don't-
that's some
They
apples
do
to
a lot.
apples
They do
type
a lot
shit,
of
man.
work. They do a lot of work here too.
Yeah, but
Tell
to
you.
be fair, I don't
God,
think them
yeah.
aliens probe people.
You think aliens are pro people?
Probe.
I don't think they would.
Probe.
That seems like such like a.
That's penetrate. What are you talking about?
We're thinking about like advanced like beings. I don't think probing would be a thing that they would do. I think they would have something that's just like so advanced it just scans you and it's just like tells you exactly like. Come
I
on,
don't know.
man.
Maybe they haven't had that. I disagree. Maybe they haven't had a butthole in so long that they're curious how one works.
But Eddie, come here,
They haven't had a butthole in so long. It's crazy to. I don't.
bro. What made you think of that shit?
It's the only thing he ever thinks about. He thinks about booty holes and.
I mean, I think I'm more of like just interest. Like, if I ever like came across one, dude, I think I'm just more intrigued of like, what are you capable of? Like, levitate. Like
I
you
would
got
want to know
finger-
where you
got
came
finger
from.
blasters. Like, am I about to die with no weapon in your hand? Like,
I would be
Bro,
more.
They pee.
oh,
Yeah,
for-
they
What is that
Yeah.
off of?
Scary movies.
oh, that freaking movie, dude.
I think I would be more like just be like I would want to know how you got like where did you come from? How did you get here?
I was
Like
like, please
Why are
speak.
you here?
Yeah, please speak
How-
English.
yeah, I would want to know
And you
Show
like
me your
communicate.
What?
They change genders on command, dude. That would be nuts.
Do you think
They probably
aliens
don't
would
have a
wear
gender.
clothes? Do you think they would have an outfit, or do you think they were just like?
I think they have like Ken bodies.
I think
They
they'd be
got-
like a Barbie, dude, just green.
Yeah, no.
you think they're green?
Oh, I mean,
Why green?
not green,
Why-
not green. Just
What do you think? Like a gray? Like a grayish blue?
I'd say maybe like a safari green, you know.
I don't know.
Freaking gray, bro.
I just
Gray?
want to see one, man.
I just want to see. You sound so let down.
What
when
if
say
you-
that shit, dude.
What if you like? What if they like brainwashed you?
Ooh, that'd be
What if they
dude.
communicate telepathically, and so
I was
like
gonna say that'd
when you
probably
see
be
one, and your brain and their brain just like
interlock. Like the fucking things on Avatar. When they're
What was
having
it, like
sex, they just
telepathy?
stick the things together and it's just like
Like they just link your brain
ponytails.
waves and they're
Yeah,
like
their
talking to you like
ponytails.
that.
they probably just communicate to you telepathically. They say, I am not here to hurt you,
Or like a Men in Black type of thing, no?
but I am gonna probe you.
I'm telling you, bro. It's the first thing I'd do.
There was like I remember watching some like UFO show about people that were getting like they were finding these little like pieces of something in their skin, claiming that aliens were like tracking them, like they had been. It was like stories of people that have been abducted, supposedly. You guys ever hear about that?
Yeah, like
No.
every other episode, they got probed.
Yeah, but it wasn't. It was like they got an insert put into their like skin, like here.
Like a
are
tracker
they-
of some sort.
Yeah,
They probably
Something.
got two, bro. They just edited them out.
They got what?
No, I'm just talking shit. I think that like almost like it's some people like you ever hear those people who've seen ghosts, and sometimes they don't snap out of that. For some people, they do drugs, and sometimes they don't snap out of that. I just think it's probably
like they
it
get
could probably-
stuck in that mindset.
Yeah, yeah. Like I've heard people like seeing ghosts or seeing like back in Mexico, like my grandma would tell me all the time, like they'd see the devil, and they just wouldn't snap out of that. You know, I would assume it's kind of like,
Do you think that's like? Do you think that that's more of like a mental
They're on
issue?
acid.
it could be,
Like-
but like
Uh,
what?
I don't know.
Are you gonna finish your statement, Eddie?
You're like,
Oh, no, that
I
was
think,
it. I
and
just
then you
think
quit.
sometimes-
Yeah, I was gonna go
just think
after you, but I was
sometimes that-
waiting, and now I forgot
just
what
think
I was
that-
gonna say.
Do you think that
maybe
that
that's-
happens? Do you think that like happens regardless? Like what you mentioned, Eddie, like the devil and stuff. Like we don't have to like dive into it, but like, do you think that that just comes with the territory of being religious, like heaven and hell? Like,
Like
what if
seeing
you're just
stuff like
not?
that?
Yeah, like what if you're just not religious? You know what I mean? And you're just
I don't. That's. the
I feel like
thing,
that's a
man.
part of it, bro.
Yeah.
because you dip
Ooh.
your like toe in that water, I guess. Like that kind of comes with the whole territory, I guess.
I feel like it's kind of like people see what they want to see. Like if they like psych themselves out, you know,
It's like
but it's
some
because
sort
of
of
what they
placebo.
believe already. Yeah, it's like it's what they believe already.
Could be. I think
believe- I want to see Halle Berry, but it's yet to happen.
yeah.
Google
It's just
it,
like
bro.
it's like speaking that it's like the term speaking it into existence. Like you just gotta see it happen and then eventually it will. You never know, Eddie. You keep thinking that you can get smash Halle Berry, you might be able to. Billy Bob Thornton did.
Yeah, that guy's an ugly motherfucker too. He's probably a
Exactly.
G, bro. Let's be honest.
But to
He's still
kind of
around.
I don't know. I just saw Kevin Spacey just got acquitted of all his accusations.
Is that the
Dude,
House of Cards guy?
Yeah.
I've never
Damn,
seen House of
dude.
Cards.
I remember they just shut it down for a bit. I want to say, didn't they? Because of that dilemma or thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he's been in a bunch of shit though. Seven. That movie's
21.
fire.
He was in
Like-
Horrible Bosses,
Horrible
Oh yeah, he
Bosses.
more
was.
recent
huh?
one.
That card movie, 21 or something like that, wasn't he?
Yeah.
21. Can you do something for me? Oh, but back to what you're saying. So we were talking about like the devil and shit. I think like do you think that there are more instances like of people who like experience that stuff, but they don't want to have like that stigma around them? Like they don't want to be like looked at as like the weirdo or the crazy person, or even like, so with
Like the
this
witch.
UFO situation, like they apparently these guys are speaking out because they want pilots who experience these things and feel like, you know, if we don't understand what these things are in our airspace, like we need to, it's like it's a very big concern, right? So we want people to be able to express that, but like the stigma that comes with it, people don't want to speak out about it. There's probably more people like in terms of ghost and not Bigfoot. Bigfoot's probably not real.
I
As
think
of
more
right
and more people are falling, like, are believing it though, like realizing like it could be a possibility, you know. Problem is that I think I don't know if you could be religious and still believe in aliens. I don't know. I know that that was they kind of like were conflicting, right? But you know,
in which way?
because you believe in a higher power, but yet there's life outside of this world.
Wouldn't they just believe like their beliefs
God
over
created
even
them
other
to.
livings? Yeah.
Well,
That'd be,
what if aliens came like down to the planet and like they're right there?
what if
It's just that they
aliens
can't.
were the ones that created us?
What if their faith just like trumped the fact that there was aliens? Like, oh, they got created by God also.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of ideas and ideologies that people think about or talk about in that sense, but I would hear all the time that they're kind of conflicting. So people who are like really religious and believe in like aliens and life outside of the planet and stuff, just because it wouldn't mean like, you know, because Jesus Christ was a human, you know, but God, did we ever, you know, who it's God, so maybe he did it. I don't know. That's the thing. I just remember hearing about that kind of often.
What if
Well, I
what
don't
if
know.
it's the aliens or God?
Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of interesting takes on it. Like maybe like one that I thought was kind of interesting was like people believe that Atlantis was real, like the city of Atlantis was real, the city underwater, and they got too advanced, so they had to take off into space. Um, so they're really people who lived on Earth at one point, but then they took off. Because I mean, I'm a firm believer that the Mayans and the Egyptians and all them cats didn't build them shits by themselves.
No, I'm actually like more along the lines of like I don't think we have any clue as to what type of technologies and stuff they utilized back then. Like I think that there's definitely stuff that we just have no knowledge on. Those like I just can't wrap my head around the construction of the pyramids, like using these stones, these what are they called, megaliths? Like how are you,
Monoliths?
whatever they are, and like how are you precisely cutting them so perfect that they just situate there? And I dude, blows my mind.
Yeah,
And that they're
that
still
shit's
around.
crazy.
There's like they got covered by sand and eventually like the sand exposed them and they're still just here. Like his even some of those like cities that they built underneath the ground, if you go and watch that well, I was watching that series on Netflix, I can't remember what it is, but like they had like cities underneath the ground. This like you could have thousands of people living in. Like this
I
was
watched that one.
a long ass time ago. I can't remember what
Oh,
they're called.
it's called Gurren Lagann.
Yeah. Look those shits up, dude. It was fucking crazy. They said that some of them were like big enough that they could have had like animals or shit in there too.
You ever think like that could be a possibility where we're living like in a city? That's why one game I really enjoyed was BioShock, and it was based off of a city underwater, right? And a lot of these things like were based in like, under something, right? Finding refuge. That's the way I view it. Finding refuge because the surface is no longer inhabitable, right? Underground, underwater, right? And it's kind of interesting to think about, like how would people handle that? It's like that one lady who lived in a cave for freaking like a full year, and she didn't know what like day it was or anything like that, and she would just have like doctors go in and see her. It's kind of crazy to think like, would we ever get to that point? People are now talking about maybe space. Would you really want to live in space like that?
But you have like right now they already have like bunkers and stuff set up in case
Do you
something.
think they have underground cities built already?
Yeah, they already do.
I
For
think so.
sure. And these ones that, so I just looked them up. So if you look up Darren Kuyu, I don't know if I'm saying that, Darren Kuyu, Turkey. Like these were so big underground. Apparently they had like almost connections to like people miles away. No home to less than 36 underground cities, depth of 85 meters. Possibly held more than 20,000 people.
It's a lot of people.
Underground, bro. Living quarters and stables, churches, storage rooms, refectories, and yeah, wineries. Some of them had wineries.
That's insane.
And it's all underground. It's crazy. And like, how do
Where
you?
was I to
how
have
do
a
you do-
winery, bro?
Where was this
Priorities.
at?
Dude, this is in Turkey. They just found it in 1965. It's-
What?
Here, dude. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see what I can do with it.
What do you think it would be like living underground, bro?
It would be
Be
scary
stuffy.
as fuck, bro.
I think people get claustrophobic under there, like some fresh air. But it's like this
Yeah.
big ass city. You're just like, you see
I
a
mean-
ceiling, dude, or what?
You just never see the sun. That
Yeah,
shit would suck,
you
bro.
got to get outside.
The only way I could think of it is in like, you remember when you played in like in the Holt Arena in Pocatello?
Yeah.
That's the only way I could really like, only closest thing I think I could kind of visualize it. Maybe. Does that make sense?
Like inside a
Probably.
big dome.
Yeah, just a big dome type thing.
So this is kind of like, this is like a,
Is this where the mummies were found?
I don't lie. This looks like those like mobile
Bro,
games
it's
that
like
you get,
it's
like
like
those
an ant.
ads.
It's like an ant farm.
bro, it's like yeah,
We're
literally
ants,
like
bro.
an ant farm. And these are
Click on-
pictures.
Go up to.
This?
Yeah, click on that one.
I don't think this is,
No shot.
I don't think that's the
real.
I don't think that's the underneath part.
That was wild.
That looks like where they filmed freaking Mortal Kombat.
Like, look at,
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that shit would be crazy.
I'd
And
be
how do you-
tripping right
how do you how do you build this? I don't like, that's the part I can't wrap my head around is how do you get this?
They
Like
just
chisel.
dig it out.
with chopsticks.
Somehow they
What
like
They
the
have stairs
Somehow
perfectly
they-
chiseled.
they mapped it.
You say chopsticks, Eddie?
Yeah, bro. I watched Shanghai Noon the other
You
day.
dumb
Yeah,
motherfucker, dude.
out of the whole chopsticks.
Chimpanzees use sticks as crude tools.
I watched that the other day too.
Living underground would be wild.
Yeah, that would suck.
Dude, that would be scary, bro.
That would be
Yeah.
terrifying.
Like you used to get claps on any.
You would have to walk everywhere with the light, right?
But
Torch.
there's something
How do they get
to it
around?
because that's what like Elon Musk wants to dig tunnels for people to drive through.
Yeah.
And apparently it's more safe like if there was like an earthquake or something because of I don't know the science behind it, but he was saying it's safer to do it underground.
Bro, imagine
Did it-
driving on the because he was trying to do like 5 layers, right? Or something. Imagine being like the very bottom, driving through that shit. Like that'd be kind of scary.
That shit,
Didn't-
yeah.
Didn't he have an
What if that shit
interview
just collapses?
doing that?
What? Talking about it?
Like yeah, I thought he was in an interview, like driving in one of those tunnels in like a Tesla.
I don't think they've finished.
I think he started. Hey, I think he started digging. Let's see. So
I know the new stadium, the climate change arena in Seattle. It's built like a hive, and it's like 5 floors in the ground, and then also, when you walk in, it's floor level. So they had to dug pretty deep to figure that out.
Like a beehive?
Yeah, like if you get like at the very bottom level of parking, like level 5, like imagine how many feet that is.
I saw China's trying to drill to the Earth's crust or core, whatever it is.
Like,
Why, bro? That shit's crazy.
what if that's their plan, bro? What if their plan is to drill to the core and then, like in that movie, they set off the bomb?
Are they
like,
trying to
listen,
destroy
let's-
the Earth?
Yeah, bro. They're trying to make it spin the other way on the other axis or rotation or whatever.
No, from what I'm understanding, there's like resources at that depth that they could potentially be worth something.
Diamonds, bro. You gotta go deep to get the diamonds.
Yeah.
Yeah, China drilling 10 kilometers deep hole in Earth's crust. Crazy.
Kilometers?
Yeah. Some of the
Yeah.
deepest holes in hunt for natural resources. So
They're gonna set off the volcano in Yellowstone, bro. Fuck.
and that's what I'm like. Is there not any type of repercussions for drilling into the Earth's crust? I don't, I'm no scientist, but there's got to be some,
It's a domino effect.
I hit a pipe, bro. Break something.
climate change is a real thing out here.
My
bro.
power goes out, dude. I'm like, the fuck.
So the hole will eventually reach 34,514 feet into the ground at the Sichuan Basin in southwest China.
That's like borderline what airplanes fly at, no?
34,000 feet?
And it's higher, right?
Let's see.
Or lower.
How does
I
Google
guess.
know exactly what I'm searching?
Because you're talking into a microphone, that's stupid. Just
According to
listen.
USA Today, the common cruising altitude for most commercial airplanes is between 33,000 and 42,000. Okay, so yeah,
About the same then?
right in between.
Pretty close.
crazy.
Straight on the dot. That's
That's far.
what are you
bro.
Imagine-
using to dig that? How do you like you have a drill that's that big?
They probably like.
Or you
drive
have
down.
fucking the
Yeah.
guy from Incredibles.
It's like they create
the mole
levels.
guy.
Bro. I am the underminer.
Yeah, the underminer.
They got Bruce
Imagine.
Willis, bro. Bruce
They're-
Willis gonna be digging.
They're about
those.
to run into fucking King Kong's enemies down there.
Yeah, what if they wake in freaking?
Yo, what is
if
that movie where
really
they
is
fall
down
through
there?
Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Yeah, bro. They go down there and they run into King Kong or Godzilla, and then they're over there like Gaiaga, Gaiaga. You know?
Maybe this is where we like set them free. Imagine.
Take over the world, bro. Shit.
Yeah, bro. And all of a sudden, it's like
We're slaves. That's
It's a
fine.
whole new world down there. A whole new
definitely is.
world.
definitely is, right? It has to be.
It's probably
They
just
like
a
hit a
hot-
certain point, don't you think that like the lava will just leak out?
What are the
I
chances?
I
they
mean, at
go-
that
go
point,
that
why don't you
far.
just try and dig to the other side of the earth, man? You're almost there. Let's go.
What if they just dig back towards them?
Imagine you dig all the way.
They come up to
through.
the surface. What the fuck? We
They
made
just-
it to the other side of the earth.
They take the wrong turn, bro.
Isn't there a
They
Pop
look
movie?
over,
out.
there's a hole.
like that, where he digs himself somewhere, like on the other side?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Um,
There's a clip of Tim the Tap Man, and he thought that if you dug, because he lived in Florida, he thought that if you dug deep enough that you would eventually just get to the ocean. He didn't realize that it's like that Florida is not floating on the water. That it's actually connected. He thought if you dug eventually, he thought Florida was floating on the fucking water.
That's why they. put
There's
the
no
skin-
shot that
If-
fucking.
Wait, if you
haven't
got
been-
to like sea level though, would water start filling up?
I don't know.
It's like at
If
the
you're in
beach, bro.
Florida, you might. Yeah.
If you're at the beach and then you dig a little hole, the water fills up like right there.
Yeah, right.
Depends how close you are to the coast, I guess, maybe.
Because you hit, there's water. It's like you're essentially hitting an underground lake. And if you're just digging a hole, then it's just gonna fill up.
No, we sound like we're way too high to have recorded a podcast today, bro.
Real quick question: Do you think if you were in a well, right, maybe like 6 feet across, right?
In a whale?
Do you think if you were in a whale and you started to dig at a slant upwards, you would eventually get out?
No, because it's up and down. It's vertical.
You don't think that it's possible to actually dig yourself out of a situation if you dig like
Bro,
those
that's how I
people
do it
that
in
just
Minecraft.
created those tunnels? You can't just make some fucking stairs?
Bro, for real. That's how you get out.
I'm talking about
when
a
you're in the
well,
trenches.
like an actual like a well where you draw water. It's straight vertical, right? You didn't even let me ask them.
A beluga?
Bro, that's what I thought you were talking about at first. I was like,
No.
how did you get inside a whale?
Okay,
in the
sorry.
first
Before I
place?
interrupted, continue. Do you think if you were in a whale?
In a well, right? A wishing well, a vertical well, right? Cobbler, stone,
Willy
right?
Wonka?
Just basic ass well. You think if you were in a well, 6 feet wide, right? It's filling up with water. Okay, the water's
That's fucking
rising,
wide, bro.
right?
Okay.
Do you think you'd be
I
able
got
to
it.
float your way all the way up to the top,
Float?
or would you drown? Yeah.
Maybe I don't understand the.
I feel like if the
maybe I don't
water's
understand the
just
scenario
rising
now.
slowly,
Say it again. Say it again.
you can float to the top.
Yeah, just lay on your
Right.
back, bro.
Yeah.
Why
So
wouldn't
many
you?
people think
Why wouldn't
you
you
would
just
drown.
swim up with the water?
If they know your history and you can't swim.
Maybe it's like a vacuum or something. When the well's filling up, maybe it's actually the water is being sucked down at the same time.
yeah, it's like
So
when
it pulls
something's
you in.
sinking, it pulls you in, right? That's why so many people couldn't swim away from the Titanic because it
Yeah,
was
because
so
it like
heavy.
creates a current.
hmm So
Depends on
Yeah, I
how.
I'm not familiar enough with wells.
I'm about to go ask my uncle. I'll be right
I'm gonna have
back.
to look into the science of it.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
like, bro. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm smart enough to comprehend this, bro. I'm uninformed.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought about that the other day. I don't know why.
I think I'd just dig myself out. You know, like I was saying.
How you gonna dig yourself out?
If you're down low, bro, you could dig. If you had something, you could just dig stairs, and you'd have to go this way. But you could eventually get out. You just gotta go. You know, like if you're at ground level and you just start digging, but you just slant it upwards, you're making yourself a hill, a little ramp.
Bro, speaking of digging, have you guys seen the videos of those dudes that build the houses out of like digging holes and then they just tie sticks and
Yeah,
lay
I
clay
heard that
and
those
stuff.
were fake.
I mean, it's still cool.
Yeah, those things are crazy.
Right,
Even if it is fake, it's still pretty creative.
Aren't they still they're still building it though, right? Even if
No,
it's-
well, there's like the ones that I saw that people were saying were fake is they were claiming it was one dude and he was doing it without any help, but there was like vehicle tire marks from them
Mhm.
bringing in supplies and water and stuff like that. But either way, the finished product is dope anyways.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just
Oh.
YouTube Tifu.
I would live in one
Yeah,
of those.
just look up Tifu. The real
So,
Tifu.
The actual Tifu, the digging Tifu.
Yeah, digging Tifu. Tifu.
I
I like
been
those
really
videos.
debating on deleting my YouTube.
Why? You don't want to watch us anymore?
It's not even that. I just
Too many women on there.
sometimes I'll be laying down and I'll scroll
Nope.
through some of these videos. There ain't no women on YouTube. We avoid those. And
You avoid those? You switching teams?
no, pendejo.
Okay, sorry, keep going.
Yeah, anyway, I just feel like I'm wasting I could waste I'm wasting a little too much time on there sometimes. I could be doing something else.
Yeah, bro, I feel that.
I agree. I think you could probably be like running like Resident Evil or something instead.
Totally. Then I could stream it.
Yeah,
you
you
go.
should stream. Bro, you need to be just I guess you probably can't
After you
stream
fix
with
your
your
garbage
fucking
internet, bro.
No, that's what I was going to tell you guys.
You should just be recording walkthroughs, bro. You should quit watching walkthroughs, or you should just record your own walkthrough after watching someone else's walkthrough and then upload it yourself.
I didn't tell you, bro. My uncle.
We
got me that.
condone stealing on this channel, man.
He
Fuck all
upgraded,
y'all.
bro. He upgraded the internets.
The way you haven't cut out yet.
Let's go. That's what we like to hear.
Now I can see all your blemishes, bro.
He's got this guy's got the upgraded internet and he's got the mic. Watch out, people.
The mic. Is that what that arm is right there?
Yeah.
No, that's my dick.
Oh. Okay.
Bro, have you seen the clip of the dude who like pretends he's holding a mic or has a mic and then it's like he's missing a hand?
Yeah, dude.
No.
Wasn't he like recording on like
It was like one of those chat
Yeah.
websites or like Omegle or something.
Omegle? Isn't that crazy that Omegle is a thing now? Like kind of like a mainstream thing. These
Yeah, it's
streamers
like
will
a
hop
sub
on and
channel.
do it.
the
Hasn't
content
it
creators
always
do it?
been?
It's
I
been
like
a
that,
thing,
though.
but it's
Remember, we were doing that back in fucking high school.
yeah, bro. I remember
And these streamers are out here doing it now and getting content from it.
that show was crazy.
You got these like pitch perfect guys going on. They're like, "Hey, request a song and I'll play it," and they're just like fucking creating riffs and shit with their guitar.
I like watching the dude that raps, Harry Mack. He's nasty.
I feel like the only 2 times I've ever been on Omegle, it was like the most dicks I've ever seen in a 20
yeah, it's pretty much they had to have like changed it now. If people are using
Yeah,
it for streams,
I think
Right?
they got their restriction like tightened up.
yeah, back then it was a lot of penis, and it was a lot of dudes looking for chicks, and then it was just a lot of penises. So then it was just all you had was the dudes looking for chicks and the dudes showing penises, and it's like, what are we doing?
How do you
It's
How do
kind of
you-
counterproductive.
Like
though.
at this point, like we know what we're here and we're seeing and we're still seeing it. What?
how do you restrict that though?
You probably have a delay of some sort. I guess
Like
but
They
you
probably have, like,
to
mods,
share
bro,
your you have to
watching
share your
everybody's
cam-
feed.
You have to
but
share your
imagine-
camera. If they see a dick, then it's just like we're not going to put you in the rotation.
That's the thing I don't understand. Like, how many? If you think about it, what Mason said, you would need a buttload of mods. Like, just watching so many screens because who knows what's the average of people like omegling a night, right?
So maybe
Probably-
it's like AI
It's got
generated code that like just scans for a certain image on the screen, and if that's what it sees, then it just erases it automatically.
What if instead of dicks, they're doing like buttholes or vaginas? You think it would be able
Sure,
to?
that's in the equation.
So they
They
filter out the
probably-
they
they probably
filter out
have
the
it all.
vaginas, bro. Is that what you're saying?
I guess.
because girls aren't fucking dumb enough to be on there just showing off their vagina.
That's
bro.
bullshit, bro. Because that's bullshit.
What are you talking about? You got something to say?
I bet you.
What do
I
you
bet
mean that's
they're-
bullshit? What are you saying? Speak
bet
your
you
You
piece.
said
they're-
last time you were on there, you only saw dicks, right? You didn't see girls on there showing off their vaginas.
No, not true. Because I was with one of your buddies one time doing it. All right, and in the sea of dicks that we saw these 2 girls. Okay, and they showed us way more than what we were expecting.
You found
then
that's we call those diamonds in the rough, bro. You find
But
those
then-
every once in a while. You got to get through a lot of dicks, bro.
But
Plus, you
what
probably
is, though,
conversated before it jumped right into. It wasn't just like Bam, here it is.
And you know what? You know who ruined it too? It was Dylan. You just slowly see a phone. It's like this, right? Like
Oh,
this,
I was there. I think we
and
were
you
all
just slowly
circled
see
around.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're just
Yeah.
looking at it.
Rar's like, yeah.
Fucked it up, dude. The camera came out and they're like, no. Come on, man. You just gotta live in the moment right there. What do we need the camera for? There's no way you're gonna. And that's my thing too. Like we think back, like I think back then, like I'm like, send me a dirty pic. Like I'm gonna fucking jerk off to it. I'm gonna probably not. To be honest, like I'm gonna. Let's just be real. I'm probably gonna go find a porno or something.
It's pretty ridiculous. Like when people were, yeah, I'm just saying, bro.
Like
If these guys are doing it already right there, and they're not even, and they're looking at whatever pops up, right? It could be anything.
I don't know.
So,
We need to get
people-
on Omegle, bro. We should do a uninformed special where we all hop on Omegle together.
Be a lot of censoring, dude. Shit.
Yeah, how are we
Censoring.
gonna post that on YouTube?
I don't know. Who cares, dude? I don't think YouTube gives a fuck if you have no views, bro. You find crazy ass shit on YouTube.
We get a strike 3 years later, dude, because this somehow pops up, dude.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that's the video that brings us down in the future.
With the,
That would
the
be
camel's back.
fucking crazy. Do people still go back and dig up shit? Remember when that was like a big thing? They'd be like, look at Kevin Hart's Twitter from 2011.
Well, yeah, they did it to that
Probably.
coach, right? From that football, or what's his name? He was Tampa Bay's coach. Or the Raiders coach?
John Gruden.
John Gruden?
Yeah, when he was saying some shenanigans and then they brought that back up.
But I think it's
People don't
different when
forget.
you're harassing, like when you're accused of like sexually assaulting somebody, right?
He
But
never
did
did
that happen. That happened like years ago, no? Or was that just like
I don't
yesterday
think-
at the time?
I
I
don't,
don't
think
know
he
what
ever did.
Jake's talking. I don't know what Jake's talking about.
Eddie, you know what I'm talking about.
He never
Jake,
did that. I
Eddie,
think that
you
was
don't know
the
what he's talking about either.
Eddie knows what I'm
Sounds
talking
like
about,
he's
bro.
trying to
Eddie
cover
doesn't
something.
know what you're talking about, bro.
Eddie knows exactly what I'm talking about.
No, he doesn't.
Robert's part of the plan.
All right, whatever. Next topic.
I don't have another topic. We got to stay on that topic for a little bit.
Oh
longer.
my gosh.
Oh,
Robert's
we
just
can talk
talking
about.
shit.
Yeah, I'm just being an asshole. Ariana Grande is available.
No, she just got married.
She's getting divorced. You didn't see that news?
What?
When it showed all of the celebrities at Wimbledon, because they all love tennis, because we're such big fans of tennis, let's all be celebrities and let's all show up and watch it.
You sure? The Dalton Gomez?
She was sitting there with Andrew Garfield. Apparently she didn't have her ring on, and then there was news that came out that her and her husband of 2 years are getting separated. And I was just like, yo, we need to start having a conversation about Ariana Grande being a fucking problem.
Yeah,
You know?
What kind of a problem?
What?
I mean, she's just out here just
A dating problem, apparently. Shit.
hopping
I
around,
never really- I never
catching
really found it
bodies.
She's like
super attractive.
the girl version of Eddie.
Where's the next
What?
concert?
Dang, dude, I did not know
a
that.
huge
What
fan
the
of
heck?
her.
That's new news to me.
Yeah, I didn't even know she was married.
True. She was married to some real estate dude.
So is
Crazy. I started
who
real
played-
estate. Let's
who
go.
played
Me
Wonder
next.
Woman?
Me next.
Gal Gadot. She's
Gal
married
Gadot.
to some realist guy too.
Yeah,
Really?
good though.
Yeah, she's kind of a badass, bro. Do you know that she's like part of the like Israeli, the Jerusalem like special forces or something?
Yeah.
So
She's
spy.
she's
From the
real
army.
life Wonder Woman.
Rumor has it.
She
Rumor
could be a
has it.
spy.
She might be a spy.
It's not blow or cover, dude. Rumor has it.
There's probably a lot of spies in Hollywood.
You could spy on me, bro.
For real.
Makes over. Hey.
Yo.
What happened?
She's yeah. I like her.
That is.
Well, he's a broker,
How
real
do you
estate
even react
broker.
to that, bro? How do you look make yourself look cool if you know some babe is spying on you?
You don't. She already got my history, bro. It's a wrap. There's no shot for me. That's just a
What's-
fact. As
like,
soon as
what's
she
this cat
sees,
up?
Search history? What do you mean?
yeah, 100%. All of it, all the history, whatever history you look into, bro.
Yeah, it's rip.
It's over.
Nah, can't think
That's
of
why
that. You
That's
know
why
what?
I'm in a committed relationship, Eddie. You know what I'm talking about?
I feel you. I'm
That's
hoping
why
to be there one day, dog.
Yeah, you figure it out.
Committed relationships don't give a shit about search history. Right.
I'm
I
sure
don't
some
know.
do.
I don't know
Wrong.
if I was like looking up like
How to kill my wife.
Jeez.
How to bury a body properly.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Touche.
I would really think about it if they're like how to kill a bigger man. You're like,
I mean, I wouldn't need to look it up, bro. If I'm gonna do it, you're gonna know about it. That's just it.
yeah, but I feel like even then, wouldn't they be able to look up your history, right? Find
You're not. You
guilty?
don't need to look up my history. You're gonna know I did it. I'm gonna be like, it was me. She
Yeah.
deserved it.
I don't know.
She ate my fucking leftovers. I told her not to touch them shit.
Yeah.
I asked her
No.
I asked her if she wanted her own fries. When we're at the restaurant, she said no. And then when they brought that shit, she took some off my shit, bro. I don't fuck with that. It's a wrap.
Bro, speaking of fries, I had the most disappointing burger this weekend.
Where at?
It's called Scotty's. Oh, dude, it sucks so much.
Yeah, you're telling me about that. Is that why, like, almost like when you're like, I want to try something new, and then you're like, think about it too much, and you're like, fuck, man, if I think about it, put all this time into it, and show up, and then it tastes like shit, it's like I might as well just get the thing that I know is gonna deliver.
I'd always
Anybody
would
else ever
rather
feel
try
like that?
No, I'd much
No?
rather
Don't
try
don't
something
fix
new.
it if it's not broken.
Yeah,
I'm more,
type of thing.
I'm more of like, I'm just kidding.
I'm with that mentality.
Eddie just keep
Yeah.
Eddie's always trying new shit, and I'm like, man, especially when stuff costs a lot of money, I'm like, I gotta get something that I'm gonna enjoy.
Dude,
Eddie be
I
like,
just-
get the ribeye, dude. And then I take 30 minutes to try to cut through fucking piece, dude. Jeez.
Would you say that you're more
No.
disappointed if you do try something new versus if you get the same thing?
I don't know. I'm
think-
like,
I don't think I full-fledged into something new though. Like it's gonna be something that I still would eat, but I might not like meant to be or just be as filling in general as what I would have originally got. I don't think I would dive into like something that's like new territory, like mushrooms, all that shit. I don't like mushrooms, but just
No
for the
mushrooms?
I don't-
just for the example.
I think I more like when it comes. I think it depends on the type of food. So like sushi, for example, I don't have one place that I go to and I'm like, that's my sushi spot. I would be like willing to try, for whatever reason, sushi at different places. But like a burger, like I know I like burgers and what kind of burger I like, and I'm like, I know this place for whatever reason just delivers a good burger for me all the time. I feel like for me it's certain foods too. Like sushi
I think
or ramen, like I try different places.
I think Jake is selling himself short a little bit.
Huh?
in
Like
that
in my
sense.
way.
Yeah.
Because when Jake went to Seattle with me, I took him and Zeke, RIP, to get dim sum. And Jake was all about it. I never thought I'd see him enjoy something like that was so foreign to him.
You take us
To
to
this
the
day-
same dim sum place? That place is fucking incredible.
Yeah, you were there too.
Yeah, it was the same
And I
spot.
never thought,
That
I
place
never
is-
thought that you guys would be like really into that.
Oh, I fucking eat anything, bro. There's nothing you put in front of me now that I won't eat.
Do you think like sushi's kind of
Mustard,
like
except mustard.
like when you go to when you go to like burger joints, like how do I word this? Like what Robert mentioned, when you go to like, you're pretty open to going to different spots to get sushi, right? Do you think that it has like kind of like the same rapport as like a burger, for example, where you go to certain places to get a burger because you know it's like fire flames versus like at McDonald's or maybe a different restaurant or something?
Mhm. I
Or do
think
you feel
it's
like
different.
sushi all tastes the same? Like
No,
not like
there's
Fred
there's
Meyer
better
sushi,
sushi,
but like
yeah, there's better sushi.
You're not buying gas station sushi. No way.
I know, but
Uh-uh.
like say you were to get like a Five Guys burgers and fries, and then you go to Whataburger or like an In and Out, like you know all the like those like I feel like level playing, and that might be a bad example, but like fair level playing fields.
Like they all have the same product, but they don't have the same type
No,
of product.
Yeah, like you wouldn't go to Fred Meyer and get sushi, right? You go down to a sit down restaurant like a hibachi or something, or
Fred
like
Meyer
a
has
sumisu or something like that.
for burgers though, you got like if you're gonna try a new burger, like it's got to be a local joint. Can't be like a chain thing. I feel like.
I feel like there's
You're
kind
gonna
of
get the
like
same thing
fast
at all
food type
chain
sushi
stuff.
places too.
Is there?
Kind of.
You
get it
never
at
had
gas
like
stations, bro.
There's a lot of sushi places
There's-
here that are like kind of
like
fast food
conveyor
type.
belt sushi.
There's sushi
That's
places.
I feel like that would be different, right?
I feel like that's
Yeah.
pretty
That'd
good
be more
sushi.
fresh.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
Conveyor belt?
fresh.
I put that above like gas station food, dude. Like gas station sushi, dude, or like Brolin's or
But
something.
the grocery store here, one of the grocery stores, they actually make like the people roll the sushi there and they place it out. And that's not bad sushi.
Yeah, we do that at my store too. And it's actually
Even
pretty good.
like, but even like
It's not bad.
dedicated sushi spots. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
you gotta go to a good like when you go to a good sushi spot though, you can tell.
I'm
I like
just saying.
I like hibachi. There's a hibachi
Hibachi.
place we tried here not too long ago. It was so good. Steakhouse.
I'm just saying. I've been to sushi joints that make sushi there, and their sushi was ass. And I've gone to like an Albertsons, and their sushi was pretty good.
Oh,
I think
okay,
it
okay.
depends on the situation too. Like, what am I doing? What am I coming from? You know, did I have some drinks? Am I chilling? Eat some, I like even like the shittiest Mexican joints will hit on the perfect occasion, bro. You
No.
Bro, do you think that
gotta
some
fuse the
food
bases. You got that dirty French fry burrito asada with the fucking. Okay, I'm lying.
Hold
That
the
shit's
dressing.
ass.
Yeah.
There are
Fries
some
burrito.
joints that I will never go to.
Right.
some what you'll never go to?
Joints, some
Oh.
restaurants.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, because you know you're going to pay for it with the bad guts, or it's just going to be really gross. Like, and then you're mad at yourself because you're like, I knew I shouldn't have come here.
Is there a place that you know is gonna tear your guts up and you're like, the food is still so good I gotta eat it? Or no, you're just like,
Food's
nah,
so
I'm not
nice
gonna
they
do
named it twice.
I don't really have a place like that.
I feel like I always eat Buffalo Wild Wings and that shit still fucks my stomach up. Like I know it's gonna fuck my stomach up.
It messes me up, but it makes me feel like I get like sick.
Do you still eat it?
That's a
No, no, I stopped going a long time ago.
Oh,
You said you went like a month ago.
Yeah, but I didn't eat. No, it
You-
wasn't
you
a
got a
month ago. It was
drink?
during the draft.
Oh, what'd you
gotta-
get?
you gotta drink.
I just got beer, and then when I got drunk enough, then I got a party platter, and then yeah.
What the fuck, you bitch?
You're trying to
You
downplay. I haven't
bitch,
had
bro.
it in
This guy's trying to
decades.
act like he didn't eat it, bro.
You're like
No
boycotting me. Like,
shit.
yeah, I had a platter.
I've
This
dude.
guy's a
I've been-
fraud, bro. Expose this man.
No, I've been back.
Off with his head.
I've been back since then, but I didn't get any food. I just had a Modelo, then I bounced.
And then what?
watching-
And then what'd you do after the Modelo? You had another Modelo and got drunk and then ordered another party platter.
No,
You tried to skate. You really tried to skate past that, you bitch.
no, this was during the finals. I only went for 2 beers, and then I dipped because we didn't have it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't eat there. When I went to watch the draft with a buddy of mine, I had 2 beers. And I wasn't going to eat, but then I was like, oh, I'll eat here. And then I got like the nachos and wings. It's where it comes with a bunch of shit. And I didn't even finish it, bro. I felt sick right after.
Yeah, their food definitely does it to you.
That's
You
the food
fuck with
gotta
peanut
take
butter and
home,
jelly
dude.
sandwiches?
Yes,
I used to.
Like homemade or Uncrustables?
both.
Uncrustables are like the guy who made Uncrustables or girl, genius.
On the go type of food. Like, let me grab one and leave.
They have a decent amount of protein in them too.
Yeah, they hit. Peanut butter and jelly
That's the peanut
sandwiches
butter.
You more like a grape jelly or like
Like-
a strawberry?
that has to be one of the
jelly?
most reliable, like, would you consider it a snack? Like one of the most reliable.
I think it depends how many you eat.
I don't know. It could be a lunch.
That
I remember
determines
going to
if it's a
school
snack
with
or not.
kids who-
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What would be more reliable than a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
A ham and cheese
Cereal?
sandwich.
Cereal?
Turkey
Nah,
cheese.
dude, it's-
What do you
it's
mean
not-
by reliable though? Like
That
Yeah.
sounds practical.
Like, just always is like you can always rely on it when you
Like,
need
you can
something
always count on
tasty. Like you can just always go to it and you're like, damn, that shit was good.
bro, for
was
me
it.
it's bananas. Just straight up.
Bananas are fucking, yeah. Bananas are so good. For me,
Is
it's
that
a
what you
good,
guys
it's a good
got?
orange. Good orange. Whew.
Is that, is that what you guys got growing up? It was like PB&Js and shit.
PB&Js, yeah.
Better than your Hot Pockets, bro.
Ramen
Hot
noodles,
Pockets are
huh?
fucking.
Ramen noodles and
Oh, dude, I've been on like a huge
turkey
ramen kick.
sandwiches.
Yeah, dude, ramen. Some ramen noodles.
Oh no. I think of like the
What are the
lunches-
pizza bites?
Pizza rolls.
Pizza rolls.
Pizza
Bro,
rolls.
remember every time I would get drunk, bro, I would make a freaking
You made
turkey
the
and cheese sandwich with the Doritos on it. That shit's so good.
yes. I'm
I
all
actually-
for I'm all
yeah,
for chips on the
remember that.
sandwich, bro.
Yeah, that shit hits
Doritos
different too when
specifically.
you've had a few beers, bro. Oh my
I
God.
remember that because you used to slice the cheese with the wire cutter.
Yeah,
Yeah, that thing that mom had was nice.
That was a good
Yeah.
setup.
Ham and turkey sandwich. Cheese.
I think it's funny, bro, because I used to be like such a picky eater, and like now, like what Robert was saying, like I'll pretty much eat anything.
Isn't it kind of crazy how you like got into culinary too? I was the same way, bro. Then I got into culinary.
What changed it? Because I don't know. For me, like I just stopped caring. It was
For
too much
me?
work.
Like what changed
Yeah.
me being picky or not?
Like, do you remember when it was?
I feel like I could attribute it to either like taking acid or
I was gonna say getting so high that you didn't give a fuck what you were eating. You're just like, damn, this is fucking good. I'm connected with the earth with the food.
something, bro. Eating jail food.
Jail
Like a little
food.
sandwich. Like, man, if I can eat this, bro, I can eat anything.
Yeah, that's a perspective to have right there too. Being picky,
I don't know.
though, that's a lot of work, bro. Every time you go out, you're like, "What? Excuse me, what comes on this? Oh, okay. Now I got to subtract this." And then if they fuck it up, it's like, damn it. Now
I think it's kind of hard too. Like when you're in a group atmosphere, like what could be being eaten. Maybe it was ordered like a pizza, for example. You know, someone orders it for the party of however many, and you're like, "Damn, this bitch got tomatoes on it." Like, fuck. Or
It's
like
pizza,
olives. I know that's what I'm just saying. Like olives or like
Tomato sauce.
Who's putting
jalapenos.
tomatoes on pizza?
I
It's
don't
already got
fucking know,
sauce.
dude. You know what I mean, dude.
Yo, people put tomatoes on pizza.
Yeah, I do occasionally. I'd be
Yeah,
pissed
so
if people
what-
are
really?
putting pineapple on pizza.
Eddie, then why are you
I
grilling
am.
me about
I'm a
tomatoes
no
on
pineapple
pizza,
guy.
You put
bitch?
pineapple on the pizza? There's no way.
Bro, I'm a choke a bitch.
I'm about to choke Eddie
don't
tomorrow,
like
you
that.
motherfucker.
I
can't say
You're
like
trying to
I
put me on
I
blast
don't
for
know if
putting
I've
tomatoes
tried
on
it, but it just doesn't seem right to me. I don't like warm
Warm fruit.
warm pineapples.
Warm
bro?
pineapple specifically.
no.
Give it a
It's
shot.
good.
dude.
It's good on cake. Warm pineapple, like upside down cake. That shit is actually really good, bro.
What are we doing right
But
now?
that's different because
Wait.
it's a dessert. It's supposed to be sweet.
Anyway, situations like that would make me think like, okay, I'm just gonna fucking eat it.
Yeah.
I think I'm starving.
Yeah.
You can
I
eat
was,
some
I was like,
dinner.
what are we doing right now?
Some din din.
I'm thinking about cake, bro.
I want like a
I'm thinking
selection
about
cake,
sushi
bro.
again. I think I wanted
Yeah.
sushi last time.
I might get some sushi, dude, this weekend, bro.
Wait, you gonna put that shitty burger joint on blast right now? Put their name out there.
Who?
Get your shit right.
Eddy.
Eddy. Say their name. We'll put a blast on. We'll
Say it.
leave a Yelp review, bro.
With your chest, bro.
Bodies. It was terrible.
What was it called?
Scotty's.
Scotty's. Oh
And
yeah,
I
you
don't-
already told us.
In
Dude.
your local town?
Scotty
Scotty's does
doesn't
it.
know that they make
What
some
the-
shitty ass burgers and lick a lot of dick.
Yo, it kind of gives me like Sonic vibes, dude. No wonder why it was shitty, dude.
It's kind of similar, actually.
Sonic?
Like it's a drive-through.
Yeah,
and it
it
has
it's
like that old
ex-
retro
Do
look.
people,
dude, it
bro,
looks
do people
exactly
actually
like
eat
it.
Sonic's food?
Chelsea.
I go there for like
Yeah.
their I think they're
Slushies.
like yeah,
That's it.
exactly. It's like
They still out
like
there
a-
on skates?
No, it's probably a hazard, bro. People these days don't know how to skate like they like back in the day, dude.
That was the whole like point of going.
They
to the
were losing
carport
out on
thing.
too much money, bro. We're in a
Yeah,
recession right now. They're like,
They can't
"No,
be
we
like you,
we
Robert,
be
dude.
missing out on fucking popcorn chicken, bro. This guy keeps going down."
I remember you used to rollerblade to Tiger Hut, bro.
Dude, that was such a
Rollerblade to
mis-
Tiger
How you
Hut.
rollerblade to Tiger
So,
Hut?
I don't know how I was rollerblading on
The
this
shit was nuts, dude. Or they're shooting the duck and shit.
We're always doing stupid shit. Riding around on those little motorbikes.
Those little mini bikes.
Little
Remember
crotch
those things, bro? The monkey
Oh my
bikes, is that what they're
gosh.
called?
Those things were so much work to ride.
They seem so impractical. Why would you buy them?
I don't know. I think about it now and I'm like, that was the dumbest. Made no sense. Literally could have walked faster. Just been like, yo, can you fucking pedal faster, you bitch? Get over it.
Bro, do you remember they welded those two together? Grandpa and Chris, I think.
Yeah.
That shit was fucking wild.
We're doing the
Welded-
dumbest shit.
They welded the two like mini bikes together
Mhm.
in like a tandem one.
That's nuts, dude. Put a long chain on it.
Those
huh?
tandem bikes are. I don't fuck with those things.
Those things are weird, dude.
We went to San Diego and we rode. Chelsea was like, "Oh, let's get the one where we all pedal." And it was me, her, and then Amaya. I can't remember how old she was, but she was younger. And it ended up being me fucking pedaling the thing the whole time, bro. And I'm like dying. I'm like, thanks for the fucking help.
That's funny, dude.
Jesus. I'm out of here, bro. Huh? That's when I commit murder right there. It's over.
Those things too, like if one of you goes down, bro, everyone's going down.
The motorcycle tandem things.
Just the tandem bikes
Yeah.
in general.
Tandem bikes. We did some paddle boarding. Couldn't get my shit together on that. Paddle boarding's fun though. It's a vibe.
Paddleboard
I
is
need a
fun.
paddleboard more, bro.
You need to get out. You need to get out. Look at you, all white and pale.
Dude, I'm tan, bro. I'm getting tan as fuck. I feel like this is the most. All I do is,
You
Run
ugly.
around.
You ugly.
bitch, you're whiter than me.
No way, dude. I bet your armor's pretty round, dude.
Look at. I got a for my watch.
I think I got one too.
I got the sun on me over here, bro.
Just joking.
It's hot. It's hot over
I got
here.
one too, bro.
It's 105 right now.
Out there.
Damn.
105.
Jeez, That's
Look.
terrible, dude.
How do you live?
For real.
Inside.
Thrive,
eight-
bro.
In the AC, dude.
It's illegal to buy a house or sell a house out there without AC, right?
No.
You're just on a
You just
different
have to.
level.
You just have to.
bro.
You can sell a house with whatever you're
Bro, just
willing
invest
to.
in a.
You can sell a
Get
house
yourself-
that's not even built.
There
You can
go.
literally sell the land.
Or is it apartments? Is it apartments? Do all apartments have to come with AC?
I don't think. I don't think so. I think if you
No,
want to buy an apartment, you need to have that stuff.
there's no
Might
like
be in-
there's no like air conditioning laws or anything like that that has to be
You need to have that stuff
Maybe-
You need to have that stuff inspected.
before you
Maybe
get
I'm
yourself
thinking
in a
of
sticky
movies.
situation.
I mean, it's probably for like if you're renting for the requirements for you to rent those properties, you have to offer air conditioning. It's probably based on subdivisions or the community guidelines. If you're living in a place like Arizona, like you gotta, if you want to rent a place out, that's gotta be something that you probably are gonna want to have.
I need to get like one of those portable AC things or like the swamp cooler or something.
it.
Dude.
Bunch
Like
of
if you
those
buy a
big-ass box
place and the
fans.
AC doesn't work,
Yeah.
that's on you to get it fixed, bro. You purchase the place.
Yeah.
It happens too.
Yeah.
That's like something over
True.
here that you have to get looked into
Better turn it
Oh.
to Fix It Felix Jr. ASAP.
because
dude.
you have to get them replaced. Like that's what you have to factor in the life of them.
I didn't- I wonder, when you buy a car, right? Let's say you buy a car at a used car station, lot, whatever, and let's say the engine blows 6 days in. Are you protected from that?
No,
I don't
No.
think so.
you're buying it as is.
It depends on like the contract, right?
Yeah.
That
No,
you sign.
That's all
They might-
stuff that you probably negotiate.
Yeah, they might have something like a warranty situation or like what do you call it? Maybe like kind of service contract, but
Speak.
I mean, as a used car, dude, you kind of have to do your homework. Like, I know some people will go the distance of like getting like a mechanic involved to go and like check it out and stuff.
That's the thing that stinks though. You can do all of the inspections. What if you just have a fluke and the thing just shits out on you? Like it happens, I think.
Yeah, I feel like with
Unfortunately.
cars that could definitely happen.
It's such, dude, cars are such a wild card too. Like, it's like
There's
the
so many
biggest-
different components.
dude, such a big risk just in general.
Yeah, car problems are the fucking worst too.
Even buying new, dude, like with all these recalls and shit, dude, you're just like, what the fuck, dude?
I
Mm-hmm.
I don't know shit about cars, bro. That's why I'll talk
Same.
to Jake about it. I open up the hood and I'm like, so that's the continuum transfunctioner right there, right?
I don't know shit about cars.
Then you that was function.
Dude, I bet you Kenny knows a lot, dude. He'd probably be good to pick his brain.
You need to be going out there and learning, helping Kendra with her car.
You need- watch him you should watch him when he installs that new engine for Kendra. Dude.
Bet he's too
I mean, I
busy.
know you,
He's got to level up his character in Ninja Gaiden.
Soak it in. You're a sponge, bro.
you don't level up in Ninja Gaiden, bitch. You buy moves.
Ninja Gaiden? I haven't heard that name in forever.
I don't even know what that is. I
Game's hard, right?
just spitball.
It is a very hard game. But
Gaiden,
done-
dude. I remember, I'm pretty sure we played that back in the day, no?
yeah, it was on Xbox.
What is it? Let me
Damn.
look it up.
That bitch is $55 still. Oh, for the Switch?
How do you spell it?
The way it sounds.
Gaiden.
Like Raiden, but with a G.
To be clear, I can do a couple things on my car. The basics, necessities, but I can't do.
Yo, let the shotties know what you can do to your automobile, bro. Ladies, listen up.
They love that shit.
Change out your alternator, your tires, change your oil, windshield wipers,
And then,
a timing belt. I could do a timing belt.
and then,
Your battery.
and then.
That's probably it.
But what about the spark plugs?
I wouldn't even know where to get them.
And then.
And knowing then.
And
Then you put my food in a brown paper bag.
Hey,
and you-
ladies,
I'm ready to eat.
that's a keeper right there. It's a man who's willing to admit that he doesn't know a lot.
Hit him
That's
up
what
on
you're getting.
LinkedIn.
I have a
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Yeah.
Well, you don't have anything else. That's why
Shout
I had to
out,
say
shout out your
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Bro, I get spam emails from those bitches.
Same. I'm like, someone's watching you, and I'm like, who the fuck's looking at my profile?
You're supposed to use LinkedIn because those are like professional. Like when you're in real estate, you use them because those are professionals. They all have you know
It's
how
like
much
your
money they have
portfolio and stuff.
based on how
or your
much
profile.
like what profession they're in, and you know that they already have money. Potential
Big
clients.
big money, big money.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't use any of that. This is the longest I've gone without dating apps for a while.
That's good.
How does it
Proud of
feel?
you, dude.
Yeah.
Any withdrawals or what's the thought? What's your mindset, bro?
Bro, to look as good as possible for September. Just been hitting the gym
You're a
hard.
good looking
3
cat, bro.
days.
Why? By September. Why are you
I'm
giving
head out
yourself
to
that timeline?
Oh, you like
Yeah,
those drinks,
it's-
Eddie? Why
Yeah, I asked if Tyson would bring me one because I was like, dude, I'm a little tired. I need something to.
They're so good, dude.
Why? What are you
They
about
are
to
just
do after this? Tell me what you're about to do.
Oh, it was just for the podcast. Just got to bring the energy, you know.
Wait, what's in September? I don't think we heard.
Oh, I'm going to Seattle,
Trying to
Yeah.
look right for the honeys.
bro. That's it. I'm being
Back
in
to
front
your
of the
old
camera,
stomping
bro, for
grounds.
the Smash Bros tournament.
Oh
Seattle.
yeah, dude. Have you even been training for that? Who's your character? Who you
Yeah.
going
It's the
with?
same. It's
Or
the same guys
Lucas.
I've been whooping your guys' ass for years, bro.
Are you?
Oh.
But as you, if you go to a tournament, are you like changing your character based on play styles? Like, what's the deal? Are you rocking with one
Ness-
character the whole time?
Ness, Lucas, or
Lil Link.
Lil Link? Yeah, Kid Link.
Nah, you got to go with Ness. You always fuck it up.
Do they
with
have
Ness.
like character restrictions?
No,
Is there any cheating characters? Yeah.
Do they?
no.
Is it a certain
there's
level?
tiers.
Like, do they
level,
only
yeah.
have like? Do they only have like certain maps that they include, or are all of
Yeah,
them on the
a
table?
lot of it's just like the battlefield where it's flat, and then you have the platform on top, and then the platform. Yeah.
If they interview
Yeah.
you, dude, you got to be like, I'm gonna smash your boy to whoever you're playing, dude, or something.
Are they going to be
Smash your
streaming
boy.
it?
I kill everybody. I kill everybody.
Yeah, right. They'll clear out the freaking thing to take that as a serious sign of.
They got to have a stream
know.
of it somewhere.
They do.
Oh,
That's
I
a
think
pretty
they
big
will.
event.
It's probably on Twitch for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on there shouting. I'm gonna be shouting out my boy in the chat.
Let's go,
Like
dude.
special ed, special ed, special ed.
They got kind of pissed at me last time. I got pretty far in too, and they got kind of pissed at me because my name is from a buddy of mine. Anyways, he called me hot and hard, and so that's where that came from.
Your name was
So-
hot and hard. They
Still
got mad.
was,
They
still
got
is.
mad at that.
Well, because they'd be like, I'd be
Bunch
right
of
there, and they'd
softies,
call me
dude.
like hot and hard, and I'd be like, who? And they're like, hot and hard, and I'm like, I'm just joking. That's me. I just wanted you to
I
say.
heard you the first time.
That's a lame ass reason for them to get upset, bro.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Dude,
Tell them to
dorky
get their
people
panties out of a
upset
bunch.
over,
They'd be
like,
getting a
nerds
kick out of
can be
that.
Some of the coolest people, but then if you give them like the slightest amount of power, some of them, not all, they just like take it way over the top.
They go on a power trip, huh?
When was it? It could have been at the height of the softness.
Bro, this was like 2017.
Oh, damn. This was back then.
Someone probably just got that job, dude. Just got started.
Damn, bro. 6 years later, Eddie.
He still sucks.
I don't know. You might have been past your prime, man. You definitely lost a step. That's for sure.
Nah, bro. I think I got better.
Your eyesight's worse.
You think that experience is
Gonna pay off.
gonna carry you all the way to the top this time?
It's a victory.
I don't know. I got fifth last time.
This turned into like the fucking ESPN interview for the PAX Smash Bros. Huh? We're gonna be able to use clips from this when you're in the championship. They're gonna put the little highlight reel at the beginning. It's gonna be us talking about it. Eddie's gonna be like, "I owe it to my family." Imagine if you win, you just say the dumbest shit, huh? I'd be wilding out.
I mean, that's kind of if it goes viral.
Hit him with the no. Fuck all y'all.
I'm gonna do the
Love
what's
you,
the
Mom.
thing that he does on MXC where he's just like for my homies.
Dude, that show.
MXC.
Oh, I got a crack out of that show, dude.
That show doesn't get enough love.
Bro, when he does that, he's wearing the helmet. He's like, for my homies.
Who did the voiceovers for that? They're like someone that we would know.
No, bro. Ain't no one on that show that we know.
That shit is so funny.
Bro, it was
What
hilarious.
what channel was that on? Spike?
Spike TV. It's on Amazon.
For real?
Hmm.
I'm gonna turn that on and see what Chelsea. I'm just gonna have it on. Chelsea
Yeah.
walks back here.
That guy's name was Guy Ledouche.
The reporter.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
dude, those like Asian shows are wild. Those
Bro,
prank
they were the shit. G4 had a bunch of them, and like everyone's super hyped on this like American Ninja Warrior, but no one appreciates the actual Ninja Warrior. It was like 5 times as hard. It was so hard. The freaking courses that they were running on would fall apart.
That's wild.
Yeah.
American Ninja Warrior is like it was cool for a little bit, but I don't know.
Yeah, bro. They're letting people move forward even if they're not getting past the level, no shot.
Kind of like wiped out, no?
Wipeout.
Didn't someone die from that show?
From Wipeout?
Mhm.
Really? Didn't
Yeah, someone had a heart attack.
Wasn't that like Nick Lachey show or some shit? Wait, what's it called? Wipeout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Their-
Same as
Their
Michael
jokes are so
parodies.
cheesy, bro.
38-year-old Michael Paradis. Cause of death was natural causes and that he suffered from undetected coronary artery disease. He sustained a heart attack after taking a fall on the series obstacle course. Oh, what?
That's crazy, bro.
You think they'd still be liable even though this guy had heart disease?
No.
No, they probably
Yeah,
he
there's
probably
You
had
gotta
to
sign like a
something.
waiver. It's kind of like
Did you
Can't sue him
see
for
Bronny just had a cardiac arrest?
I was about to ask about that, dude. Isn't he like
Apparently.
barely 18 or something?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's freaking nuts.
Yeah, that's wild.
Dude, but that could happen to any. Look at soccer players. Do soccer players drop like flies?
I saw a bunch of people on Twitter, they're all saying that it's because they had the
COVID shot?
vaccine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Oh,
think
dude.
doesn't it's like you got to think if you're young and you're just like an athlete and you're just pushing your body that hard all the time, you don't think that I don't know.
It's hard for me to like. Well, I think too. Like, I think just like people are getting more athletic. I feel like as time goes on, like, do you think it's just like their bodies can't keep up with them? And
What kind of
these
stuff are you putting in your
workouts-
body too?
But
that too.
I don't. That's pretty rare though, right? Like cardiac arrest. Like we're talking like it's almost like being struck by lightning, especially in athletes.
Is it? Is it that uncommon?
It's very uncommon.
Let me look it up.
Cardiac arrest?
Yeah, during sports or something like that, especially when you're that in shape.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like people who play sports would have like a good cardio health when suffering
Yeah.
from cardiac arrest.
Because if you look at people who are like juicing and wrestling and doing all this other crazy shit, like, that's no small feat either, and they're all pushing on through. It's usually like the skinny guys, right? Soccer players, people like that. But I kind of think that's a freak accident.
It says it's a common cause of death. Causes about 300 to 450,000 deaths in the United States each year.
Wait, 300 to 400,000?
300 to 450,000.
What?
Every year?
It says like 90% of them are fatal or something like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, cardiac arrest is a common cause of death. 9 out of 10 people who have a cardiac arrest outside of a hospital die, often within minutes.
Wait a minute.
Ooh,
Causes
that's
about
nuts.
half of the deaths linked with heart attack and stroke.
Oh, but I'm talking about in athletes, like on the field.
How
Because
how
Is there a
common?
cardiac
statistic?
arrest is just like a heart attack. That's pretty common. I mean, heart disease is really common
Within
because we're so
athletes?
healthy. Yeah. Odds of having cardiac arrest while running, something like that.
What does it say? UT Physicians, UT Health Houston. Sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in young athletes.
That doesn't sound like it fits our argument.
Criteria. Yeah.
Yeah, I might be eating my words.
Yeah, sudden cardiac arrest is the leading cause of death in young athletes. Right? Isn't that what you're talking about?
Yeah, but honestly, I'm kind of surprised to hear that it's that common.
Yeah. Well, you were just talking about it being common with soccer players. You would think that they would have really, like, they would have the healthiest hearts of all athletes. So why would
Yeah,
it be
but
common
no.
among them? Maybe all of that actually plays into them having heart problems.
Maybe they shouldn't have got that booster.
Yo, you're crazy. You're crazy for that one, my guy.
I'm joking, bro. I'm joking.
I don't understand where are the numbers for this. That's crazy though. Cardiac arrest. That's scary, dude. 9 out of 10 people that have it die. What did that say?
Yeah. Yeah, 8 out of 10 die within
Dude,
minutes.
300 to 400,000 people makes me not want to go running.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 people who have cardiac arrest outside of a hospital die often.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
I don't think it's caused by you running though, right?
No.
because if that's the case, someone can jump out and scare you and be like, "Look at my dick," and you get all scared, and then you could totally have it happen too.
Probably
Cardiac
also
arrest
shart
occurs when
yourself
the
in
heart
situations.
suddenly and unexpectedly stops pumping. Caused by certain types of arrhythmias that prevent the heart from pumping blood.
Crazy.
Ventricular.
Imagine you just wake up and your heart stopped.
How you gonna wake up dead?
So I wonder if it's like previous, like if you
Fucking
actually just have
clown,
heart
dude.
problems or I don't know. That's
Bro,
crazy.
imagine talking to someone and they're like
It just
their
happens.
heart just stops, bro.
Well, I would be like, oh, you dead. I ain't gonna do
I've
shit
seen-
for you, bro.
I've seen people have seizures.
I mean, a lot has to happen for your body to go right? So like, I mean, shit can just happen.
Or imagine if you were just driving and something happened to you where you accidentally like passed out.
I mean,
Or
I've had
you're
people
doing it
like
while you're
pass
driving.
out, pass out on me. That shit's kind of scary.
Remember, we used to fucking pass each other out. That was so bad.
Yeah,
Oh my
bro,
god, that's
I
probably the
stupid.
dumbest shit I ever
Yo,
thought of.
I still
Yeah.
have all those videos.
No
Dude.
shot. For real? On
Yeah.
what?
My Google,
Your old phone.
Account.
You have them on
Oh,
your
you backed
Google
him up.
account? No
Yeah, bro.
way. That was so stupid.
Yeah,
That's
you
like-
guys-
You pass out and then you.
That shit was nuts, dude.
We were doing that shit in class. We did it in
That's
class to
freaking
one kid.
crazy, dude.
Imagine if you
Yeah,
hit your
so
head
stupid.
or busted your shit on a chair, bro, and all of a sudden
No, we'd hold each other. Hey, we're smart enough to hold each other up at least. You know?
Okay.
Facts.
Damn,
We
dude.
we got each other's back, bro.
Bro, I
That-
can make
that'd be like
I
a
can
freak
do it to
accident.
myself.
that's like those people who like what is it? They like jerk off while they're choking themselves.
Oh,
Right? That's a
a
real
thing.
thing. That's,
Yeah, that's a thing.
yeah, that's how they found
People
you
die.
ever watch-
People die like that.
You ever watch Kill Bill? That's how Bill died.
Is
Wait,
it?
for real? Is that?
Yeah, for
what do you
real.
do?
And
What
they
is it
found
called?
him in-
Asphyxiation?
Yeah, and he was effing jerking off while he was doing it, and he was in ladies' underwear when he did it too.
Oh, that would suck to die like that, dude.
I mean, it might have not been that bad.
Yeah, if you ask me, that's better than like.
He was extremely happy.
If you ask me, he died doing what he liked doing. It's better than putting a gun to your head.
He was in his prime.
If he died coming, bro.
Yeah, he's over here like, oh, he freaking dies that way. It's like, well, at least he died doing what he liked doing, you know? Not like he freaking just chucked something or swallowed a bunch of pills or. I'd rather be found that way. Look at the
No,
Green
it's-
Ranger, bro. The guy was my hero.
It could have been really bad, bro. He just gets the post nut clarity and then he dies, bro. Because
No,
he's
he's
just sitting
finally-
there waiting.
that's
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. I mean, I'd rather go out that way than like look at like the Green Ranger, bro. That guy was my hero, and then the way he went out, I was super sad about that.
What happened to him?
He hung himself in a hotel room.
The Green Ranger did?
Dude, I showed you. We talked about this. He hung himself in a hotel room.
don't
'Cause
feel
I
like
met him
had
that
this
summer.
conversation. I feel like you're talking to a different Robert, probably.
No, dude, because I met him that summer.
Robert?
I signed the
Mm,
books.
I think you're probably talking to somebody else, bro.
No, bro, we've had
Okay,
this
continue the story. Continue the story. So everyone
Mhm.
else can hear.
This
And me?
Jake, back me up, bro. I know I've told you this shit.
Jake?
Jake,
He's trying to act like he's frozen, bro. This guy's trying to act like this guy's trying to see what he's trying to do. He's trying to
We're
get out
playing
of this one.
sweet,
He doesn't
bro.
know either.
What are you guys talking about?
no shot,
Tell
bro. Just
see
get
this guy.
out.
This guy's never talked. This guy hasn't talked to us about that story.
What story?
He's not even listening. He's listening to Justin Bieber in one ear and then zoning out in the other.
You listen to Justin Bieber right now?
Dude, my headphones aren't that high tech.
Come on, dog. This guy ever tell you the Green Ranger story? Eddie, just tell the story, bro. Mason hasn't heard it.
Oh, I found it
Jake,
on Twitter, dude.
remember when we talked about it though, and I put in the group chat that I put that picture in that I met him that summer?
Bro, we don't know what you're talking about right now. Just finish
I
the
think you
story.
sent it to me directly, dude.
No, Robert,
Yeah.
you're pissing me off.
Bro, Mason hasn't heard the story. You're ruining it right now for him.
Yeah.
Mason, I met the Green Ranger at Comic Con.
You have the photo to prove it?
I do. 2 months later, he passed away.
You
He
think
hung
that's a
himself.
coincidence?
Do you think he did it because he met you?
Why did he hang himself? Was there like anything left behind, or
What did you tell him, Eddie? You probably
Told
told him that
that
one of
Eddie
his
said you
movies
fucking
sucked.
sucked in that movie.
Eddie said one of your movies sucked. It was
You
so
whispered in his
bad. I
ear
was
some
so disappointed. That
negative
was
nonsense?
Dude, I told him I loved him. I was
Oh, you
like, dude,
did?
yeah, I was like, I mean, he's the Green Power Ranger, bro. I met
How'd
all
you-
the Power Rangers and I had them all signed.
How'd you say it to him
Eddie,
though?
Eddie was the one that got away.
Eddie said
You
I
broke his
love
heart.
you. There's no shot you said I love you.
I love
I told Kevin Smith that too.
How did you hold on? How did you word it? Like you were
Like
like, "Hey
like a-
man, what's up? Nice to meet you. I love you."
No.
Like how did it go? I got to hear.
I just
Like-
it's funny because I was seeing this girl at the time and she went
Yes,
with me.
he's dodging your question.
No, he's giving us a full story. He's doing this for the clips. Let's go.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
like that's fair.
And so you kind of in line, right? And then you wait till you get your turn and I shook his hand and I'm like, bro, like I grew up watching you. I had like Power Ranger bed sheets, like all you guys, like seriously, it's so incredible to meet you throughout all this time. Like I love you. I love all you guys. Like, you know, I just thanked them. That's all I could really do. Like him and Stan Lee, all you can really do is like thank people like that because they made your childhood. Stan Lee, I shook his, like I said the same thing. I was like, man, thank you so much. Like, you know, it's like the greatest creator of our time.
Damn, bro. You actually said some real shit. I thought you were about to say some bullshit too.
No, like, how do you not appreciate that? You know?
Hey, that's facts. I don't know about Power Rangers because, you know, I only like to, you know, like one of them, but
Yeah,
I feel it.
they were all. I was a big Power Ranger person.
That's got to feel for like the people who created those. Like I think about Stan Lee. Like he's got to feel. He had to have felt like amazing towards the end of his life, just like seeing all of these things played out and how popular they are and what it's meant for like Disney. When you're
Dude.
like making like when you're first starting out, you're probably not even imagining what that would be. You're just doing shit that you enjoy.
I mean, fuck Disney, bro. Think about
Gotta feel
you
good,
being
bro.
Stan Lee or that guy who made Batman, like Detective Comics in the 40s, right? And then you come up with something so iconic, it's going to stand the test of time.
Oh, yeah.
Batman, Spider-Man, they'll be around for as long as we are around, and they're going to be relevant. You know,
You ever think that those
age.
people are like the gods that we hear about from ancient civilizations? Like we're creating,
Like Spider-Man is Zeus.
yeah. You ever think about that?
What do you mean, like mythology?
They're just stories. Like like he's creating those stories that people are gonna look back at us as an ancient civilization. They're gonna be like, oh, they had this story of, Marvel, and they had these gods, but they're like
Yeah, but
superheroes.
they would probably look at that story specifically, not necessarily like, the average Joes, They're like, oh yeah, the Peter Parker, he was a man who can, shoot webs out of his hands or something. Maybe, possibly, right? Like people could really think about that, or it could kind of go back kind of
That'd
similar
be
like that.
that'd be some real shit.
It's just like storytelling. It's just like telling, kind of the same thing. Fictional characters, right?
That's what I mean.
Yeah. It goes back to watching that damn movie in the theater, bro. And that last credit scene when he freaking did that and it was in 3D and the web's coming at you. And it just looked like Mark Webb was just shooting a load in your face because it was it was just a giant fuck you. That's how I felt, bro.
No way, bro. You just went
Watch
from
that
saying
shit.
some real shit to saying that.
Yeah. That was the only way I thought I'd end it.
Hey, that seems like a great moment to end this whole thing. So we've been going for like what, 2 hours now?
Yeah.
I got to get some food now after you guys all been talking about
Sushi.
food. Haven't eaten anything today, bro. Gotta get some grub.
You eat kind of
Way
late,
too
bro.
much.
Yeah. My schedule's all fucked up, bro. I didn't eat anything all day. I don't know why I do that. Because then I get hungry at night. And I eat when I shouldn't, to be honest.
Don't overdo it.
Isn't there a
Be
time
fun.
isn't there a time that you're supposed to stop eating? That it's not good for you?
4 hours prior to
No.
laying down.
I don't think that it's bad for you. It's just
You don't think it like throws off your
it's
digestive?
easier on your body, I think.
Hmm.
To not eat before you sleep.
Right on. Well,
3
you
hours.
heard it here first, folks. Don't eat before you go to sleep. All
Or
right.
swim.
Don't eat before you go swimming.
If you have the
You'll cramp out.
opportunity, tell your heroes that you love them and what they mean to you. Because you may never have the opportunity. So, appreciate you checking out
Facts.
this episode. Y'all have a good week. Have a good evening. And we will see you next week. Peace.
Deuces. Ciao.